I actually wasn't going to film a video, but I am now because a lot of people asked me for a brow routine. I did recently upload one a couple of months ago, but I have actually changed it up slightly again. So yeah, I'm just going to do a really nice quick video. Ignore the skin, she's gone back to work and her skin's fucked up again. So yeah, I'm just going to do an updated brow video. So as you can see, these are my brows. They used to be so much more thinner than this. I gotta be honest, when I'm just out and about, I just wear a brow and mascara, but I actually don't do my brow. I literally just draw on really what my brow is now. But yeah, let me quickly show you what I actually use. So the brand I use to stick up my brows are Pink Honey. I think they are UK based, but this is the Super Hold one and it smells phenomenal. It smells like cola, like Coca-Cola. So good. Yeah, and it basically, this isn't the spoolie it comes with, but you just use a spoolie, you wet it. I use setting spray and you basically like mix in the whole here. I really want to try the brow freeze from Anastasia, but I don't think I'm going to get it yet. I actually did recently buy the Sample Beauty brow gel because I saw Robert Welsh go on about it. This is literally glue. This is liquid glue, and I mean this in a good and a bad way. That it, you know, like literally the liquid glue you use at school, when that dries down, this is literally what it does. It literally you can pick it and it balls up. You just have to be really careful using this. It took me about 5 times before I really nailed this, and I just thought it was quicker using my Pink Honey, but this is really reliable. It's literally like £5, so I am going to keep on playing with this, but I'm just saying, like, this, if you can master this, is like pure glue, and it does stay. So I will admit, with the Pink Honey, you have to be really careful. The consistency of wetness has to be really right on the wand. So literally give it a couple of sprays around. Oh god, I'm covered in setting spray. And actually, this might look really wrong. I actually like soak the wetness into the wand, and then so you basically just go around a couple of times until you got some good product on there. So I've got really straight eyebrows. So I really used to struggle finding a lot of stuff that would actually stick my brows up, and a lot of people obviously were like, go for Pink Honey, it's the best thing I ever bought. And I actually didn't like it at first, but I think the more I played around with it and got used to the formula, it worked out really good. So I've got product on the brush. So actually what I like to do is I actually really coat my lashes with it. So I don't just go on top, I really like get in the back of my actual brows and I like twist it around. Sort of like a drag queen sort of version of doing your brows. Like I'll brush backwards and back up to really get, why is this coming out so wrong? My brows never look like this when I do this, for fuck's sake. Yeah, I really like to get it in the back of my brow. So I'll basically just move my spoolie around and I'll brush upwards, sort of like in the direction my actual brows are going, if that makes sense, but really stick them up. How's that looking? Can't see. I think what's happened with this brow is that I actually had it too dry, so it dried quicker. Normally I play around with it a little bit more, but that's fine, it's come out fine. So then I'll press it down my finger so it is literally stuck down. I feel like I need a bit more. I do like to just get a bit of micellar water and I'll go round because it does stick on the skin. The thing is, when I do my brows, it's like, it sort of doesn't matter as long as it's stuck up in the direction. It's because the one product I use really helps create the actual brow. So what I like to do then is that I go in my Urban Decay Double Down Brow. This is actually like a form of a putty. So I have 2 shades. You can use this dry or you can use it wet to literally make a whole entire brow. So I use this dry, it comes with a brush. I just use the brush you use it with. And I have the shade Ginger Snap if anyone asks. I know a lot of people ask me what colours I use. And basically the actual shape of my brow, I'll coat in the powder. It don't bother me if I'm really messy because I concentrate on the top, but at the bottom, as you can see, I clean it up anyway. And why am I dipping into my gel? So I'll just grab some more product. This is a really good I mean, it doesn't look it, but it is. It's a good full coverage brow powder. And I sort of can't say for myself personally any other brow powders, only because, well, like I said, I have got quite a lot of brow now, but actually I never used to have a lot of brow. And I don't think many brands still have perfected redheads brows. Like, I remember I bought an Anastasia Beverly Hills auburn colour, and it was literally black on my eyebrows. So I was like, right, okay, that's not really... Why have I gone so overboard? Fuck. It's because I'm talking. I'm not used to doing this. This might look crazy, but I will sort it out. Yeah, I've never really trusted brands with my brows until I worked for Urban, and then these actually came out when I worked, and I was like, oh shit, they actually really match my brow. My brow never looks like this. I've gone overboard because I normally have a mirror up to my face and I really concentrate, but it's fine, I can still make it work. Then I go back in with another Urban Decay product. This is the Brow Blade in Ginger Snap. I can use Cafe Kitty. Ginger Snap just goes that slightly bit darker, where Cafe Kitty is more of a cool tone, and it still works on this brow. So if you are more of a cool tone redhead, Cafe Kitty would be better. And literally, let me see if I can get you a bit closer for this part. Hello. Oh my god, I've done my brows so bad. Fuck's sake. Right, mirror. Okay. So what I'll do first is, in the direction of my brow is going, let me see if I can brighten you. No, it's too bright. Is I will literally just draw random hairs. I'll go downwards right at the very end because I want a really nice sharp tail. You literally have to use the littlest of pressure when you're doing this, by the way, so don't really like put a lot of pressure on. It gets particularly really like thing here, but just literally barely like touch your brow and just flick upwards. Why does this look so bad? Oh god, I thought it'd be a good idea. I weren't going to record anything actually. Sorry about the noise. I was just going to get ready to record when I come home in a bit. But obviously not. So once I've sort of laid down what I want on the actual brow, sort of just go over and over again. This is where I go to the top part. So I really finely, on the outer edges, I put way too much product here. I would not have put that much brow powder down normally. So if I can get rid of some, that's a bit better. So I'll try and level it up. So as you can see, it's gone quite high in my arch, which I am actually going to get rid of slightly because I just went too higher. So with a brush with like a bit of base on or concealer, I'll sort of just brush over the top. So I don't want it that high. So yeah, you can see I've got a bit of a gap here. Like I said, I know it looks really thick, but I do clean up underneath. I basically create my own shape. And then I'll just very lightly at the ends draw on my actual hairs. It takes time. I couldn't do this at first, so don't put yourself down if you can't do it at first, because I couldn't. I really struggled. I actually bought this and I didn't use it for ages because I just couldn't get it right, but you have to be just so light-handed. So I'm literally holding it at the very end and I'll just flick at the top. So I'll sort of try and level it out now. And if I'm not happy, I sort of can't see the shape. And this is how I generally clean it underneath my brow anyway. So I use the P. Louise base. Hello. And I'll pop a few blobs down underneath. And I love using this brush for my, like, cutting my crease and everything. So it's a P. Louise, is it 7072? Really nice, just flat thin concealer sort of type brush, and I'll literally just carve what shape I want underneath. Like I said, I think it's going to be quite different because I did go really high here, but we'll try and make it work. Tough tips now, I've recorded this, so I started it, so. But I hope it just shows, like, even if you mess up, because you do it quite messy, you can just literally create your own entire shape of a brow. And I am one of those people who like them to like literally match, so I have a hissy fit if one's like not looking the same as another. See what I mean? You can just literally create a shape then. And that's what I mean, when I start cutting it now, I'm actually going, oh, if I just maybe raise that side a little bit better, this will be fine. And then I'll sort of just go nice and straight down here. You know, it does happen if I go too far. I'm like, fuck's sake, I went too far down this end and now this side's shorter and blah blah blah. So just go gradual. Like so now, see, like this side is still quite thick and it's got like a bit of a bend, so I want it a bit more straighter. It is really hard talking concentrated in my brows. So yeah, that's literally how I do my eyebrows. So that's the end of the video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it very informative. If you have any questions, please drop me a message on DM or comment down below. I'm more than happy to help. But that's how I do my brows. I really like how I do my brows. Like, I find them really nice and they give that sort of natural microbladed sort of look, and I really, really enjoy it. Well, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give me a nice big thumbs up, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.